Rabindranath Tagore is remembered today as a philosopher, a polymath, and the first non-European to be awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. But his personal history began within the Jorasanko Tagore Bari, a vibrant family estate in Kolkata, acting as a miniature cultural university. Within those intellectual halls, Tagore also dealt with a significant loss, the death of his mother, Sarada Devi, when he was still a child. He captured the lingering weight of that loss in his poem I Cannot Remember My Mother, a piece that moves with a distinct sense of nostalgia and longing. The poem is built around a single recurring refrain, I cannot remember my mother. It is a striking admission from a writer known for his descriptive power. Tagore uses the poem to show how a child deals with that void by looking past the lack of a visual memory and finding his mother instead through the world around him. The first stanza places the poet indoors, distracted by his toys in the middle of his childhood playtime. While he plays, he describes a soft tune that seems to hover over his playthings. It is an echo of a lullaby, a melody his mother used to hum to him when he was an infant. This sound brings back the cradle, which serves as a symbol for the earliest bond of safety and dependence between the mother and her child. Through this auditory bridge, an isolated moment of play becomes a space defined by his mother's invisible care. The poem then shifts settings, moving from the indoor playroom to the air of an early autumn morning outdoors. Here, the memory is triggered by the scent of shiuli flowers floating through the air. Tagore pairs this natural fragrance with the scent of the morning service in the temple. By combining these two scents, the poem connects his mother's memory to daily rituals and ideas of purity and devotion. The sense of smell expands her presence, turning a domestic figure into a spiritual force that the poet encounters in his daily environment. In the final stanza, the poet returns indoors, looking out toward the horizon from his bedroom window. He sends his eyes into the vast, distant blue of the sky. Looking into that silence, the poet recognizes a specific quality of stillness. It is the same feeling he associates with his mother's gaze resting on his face. The sky becomes a symbol for an omnipresent love, one that is as vast and peaceful as the blue above him. Though the physical face is gone, her sight is symbolically restored through the sky, surrounding him entirely. This resolution addresses the initial problem of the poem. The poet no longer searches for a face because he has found his mother's presence merged with his environment. Tagore demonstrates that while visual details might be lost over time, emotional memory remains accessible through the senses. The poem argues that a mother's love continues to live through the beauty of nature and the steady rhythms of human life. The initial sense of loss has shifted. By the final stanza, the poem reaches a state of stillness and serenity. It suggests that our surroundings are often woven with the love of people who are no longer there, turning a physical absence into a tangible part of daily life.